There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling world can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone, if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors, when the heart of this star-crossed voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best.
Welcome everyone to the celebration of the life of Diane Cross. I want to thank all of you all for coming and sharing memories and music that were some of her favorite songs of Johnny's mom. So we're going to start straight out, after Johnny sang so beautifully, with Diane's karaoke buddy, Dave Anderson, singing Sarah Smile. But in classic Dave Anderson style, he brought his own opening act. Kevin Henry, who's also going to be playing the piano beautifully for us throughout the evening. And so Kevin will be singing an original rendition of Say It Isn't So.
And probably everyone knows this, but Johnny's mom loved Hall & Oates. Yeah, so doing a little homage to Hall & Oates.
Say it isn't so painful. Tell me that you're dissatisfied. Last time I asked attention I hide. Now wicked things can happen. You see, gone down far when you play it a quiet way. It bites it even more. Tell me what you want, yeah, I'll do it, baby. I promise right now. Who propped you up when you were stopping motivation? Had you on the ground? I know your first reaction. You slide away, hide away, goodbye. But if this time, maybe I can give out 1,000 reasons why you have to say it isn't so, it isn't so. You say it isn't so, it isn't so. You say yeah, it isn't so, it isn't so. You say it isn't so, it isn't so. We like to be strangers in the party, two rebels in a shed. You like to move with the best of them, you know. You knew so well. I don't need someone to lean on. I know there's an open door. But if I face with being replaced, even watching more and said, is it so? Is it so? Say it isn't so. It isn't so. You say yeah, it isn't so. It isn't so. You say it isn't so. It isn't so. You say yeah, it isn't so. It isn't so.
Baby head with a woman's eyes, I can feel you watching in the night. All alone with me, I am waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, you warm me. When I feel I can't go on, I come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, smile a while for me, Sarah. If you feel like leaving, you know you can go home. Why don't we stay until tomorrow? If you wanna be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. When you feel cold, I warm you. And when I feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. Won't you smile a while for me?
Next we have Vanita,
Ooh.
who will be reading a poem about friendship.
First of all, I would like to say to my dear friend Johnny Cross, I thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. I'm going to read a poem about friendship from Kahlil Gibran, the prophet. Diane Cross, I thank you so much for having my friend here. Because not for you having him, then I wouldn't have this friendship. So, this is what Kahlil Gibran from the prophet says about friendship. And please forgive me if I kind of get a little full. Because I love him dearly. And as I say, if it hadn't been for his mother, then we wouldn't have this friendship, Johnny. So, Kahlil asked to speak on friendship, and he answered, saying, your friends is your needs answered. He is your field which you sow with love and reap with thanksgiving. And he is your bond and your fireside. For you come to him with your hunger, and you seek him for peace. When your friends speak his mind, you fear not, nay, in your own mind, nor do you withhold the awe. And when he is silent, your heart cease not to listen to his heart. For without words in friendship, all thoughts and all desires, all expectations are born, and shared with the joy that is unclaimed. When you part from your friend, you grieve not. For that which you love most in him may be clear in his absence, as the mountains to the climber, it's clever from the plain. And let there be no purpose in friendship save the deepening of the spirit. For love that seeks aught but the disclosure of its own mystery is not but love, a net cast forth, and only with the profound it is caught. And let your best be for your friend. If he must know the ebb of your tide, let him know its flood also. For what is your friend that you should seek him with hours to kill? Seek him always with hours to live. For it is his to fill with your need, but not with emptiness. And in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things the heart finds its mornings, and it will be refreshed. I love you dearly, Johnny Cross, and it's an honor and a privilege to be your friend.
Now for a small number. Yeah, because I might do
Short operetta in 4 parts.
I think we pulled it.
That's a way to break the mood, isn't it?
That's beautiful, by the way.
I'm crying. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime, so let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by the wind from the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you.
Because I knew you.
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share,
And none of that seems to matter anymore. Like a cold, like a shiver from its passes by a wind from the stream that meets a boulder by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better, and
because I knew you.
because I knew you,
Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
Okay, so now this is the point where if anyone would like to share a remembrance or a story or a favorite memory about Diane, now would be the time that we will do that.
Okay, and also the last song was from Wicked, which I don't know if you've seen Wicked. That was, I mean, that's Wicked.
Yeah, this is really good.
That's what, like, in case you don't know, that's what
So, does anybody have anything? Yeah, Chrissy, come on up.
Thanks for not asking me to sing. Anyone who's been to karaoke with me knows that that's the best.
Come on now.
Sorry, I'm a little.
It's okay. I enjoyed it.
Now I remember the first time I met Diane was at your place when the night she made lasagna, and as she does, and she invited all these people over, and she cooked up a storm, and it was just a night of just everybody came in and had this great time and talked and laughed, and she was the center of it. And I just remember looking over at her at one point, and she had this look on her face of just beaming pride, and you knew she was so proud that you were surrounded by so many people that love you so much, and it wouldn't be possible for us to love you as much as we do if it weren't for her. And I just want to take a minute and thank her for that. You're incredibly special to me and to everybody in this room, and just want to thank her for that and thank her for you.
Is there anyone else?
Real quick.
Mr. Anderson.
Real quick.
It's
like 2 sentences. Diane Cross was the only ... mother of a friend who I had in my cell phone.
Go.
Diana Cross was the only mother of a friend who I got stoned with. And I fucking loved her. Like, I love this one.
I got a little bitty story.
No, tell us, go.
When I first,
stories.
do I have to get up? Okay, whatever.
Stories are good.
Yes. When I met her, was the last year that I met your mother?
2 years ago.
Okay, whatever. I'm going through menopause, and that's just what it is.
How I met your mother.
I'm allowed. When I met your mother, she says, that's all I hear. Vanita. She says, I'm so glad that I finally met you. Because that's all Johnny talked about was Vanita. So I thank you for sharing your mother with me. I thank you so much. It was an honor and a privilege to know your mom. I didn't get lasagna.
Shame.
But I got him. So, Diane, here's to you. Anybody else?
I have a story.
Go ahead.
So, sort of building off of Chrissy's, whenever Diane came, the 2 times that Diane came into town, Johnny we would have a party, but both times it was over at North Detroit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was both times it was at North Detroit. So we're all sitting there, and I was sitting with Diane just sort of in the corner. This was the last time she was here, actually. And there was, I don't know, 10, 12 of us, and we were sitting there, and I was talking to her, and everybody else was in the kitchen, because in North Detroit, we would always congregate in the kitchen. And Diane was sitting there, and she said, it's one of the last things she's ever said to me. She said, she looked over at the group, and then she grabbed my hand, and she said, Mark, I just want you to know, it makes me so happy that all of Johnny's friends are so damn sexy. That's what she said. So, next we'll have Larry, who will come and he will read a poem that was actually written by Diane to Johnny.
Heard this poem yesterday, thought it was totally perfect for this. I spent a lot of time with Diane. We talked a bit about a lot of things, and one thing that I do know is how much she loved Diane Cross. The only thing that she loved more than seeing Johnny was seeing Johnny happy. And I told her that that's her, that she did that. She brought us together, she made us happy, and this poem is testament to how much she loves you. To Johnny, love Mom. It's been a while since I saw your face. I miss your smile, I need your embrace. I think of you constantly every day, remembering the things you used to say. A song will come on and remind me of you. I remember you singing and dancing it all the way through. I miss seeing you sleeping soundly at night. Looking down at your face was a beautiful sight. When you were born, I loved you so much. You were a miracle in my arms that I know long to touch. Remember the first time you started to walk and the way you got excited when you learned to talk. Making me laugh was important to you. You were always finding something funny to do. On your first day of school, I cried quite a while. You waved from the bus and gave me a smile. I remember the cards you used to make. I remember the walks we used to take. I miss the nights we would watch TV, the way you would get your blanket and sit with me. I remember the way you and Dave would play, get into mischief every other day. I remember Raina always looking after you, trying to help you with the things that you couldn't do. I remember the three of you playing in the rain and the snow, making up stories and games and putting on a show. I've watched you grow up through the years. There were a lot of laughs and a lot of tears. I hope when you're older, you'll be able to understand that some things we can't control, they're out of our hands. And I'm sorry for any sadness I've ever made you feel. If I could take it back, I would. I just hope and know that time will heal. Even though things happen that we didn't foresee, I want you to know that you'll always have me. We've been through a lot, but we'll always have each other. I'm proud that you're my son and I'm your mother. My memories of you are forever in my heart, and no one could ever take that away, ever. Be strong and happy and put bad memories behind, and I wish you all the happiness that you can find. We're still a family, you, Raina, Dave, and I, and we will be there for you until the day we die. Stay healthy and safe and take very care, and remember all the memories we have to share. Love always, Mom, 1994.
So we're going to end this celebration with That's What Friends Are For. And we invite all of you to sing along with us in the chorus. So. Kevin will vamp. But before we do that, I do want to thank Billy and Albert for having us.
That's what friends are for.
That's right. Oh, very good.
Do you want to, first of all, is there, what's the order of this person here? Who's going to speak?
No,
Dave
Anderson.
Dionne Warwick is not here.
Yeah.
In place of Dionne Warwick.
Dave Anderson.
Which one?
Okay.
Second.
Yeah, so you're in.
You're A.
The A.
You're an
We have to give that back from you.
We need this back.
Come over here.
This is the best video ever.
Gladys.
Oh my God.
I'm Anderson. This is one of my mom's favorite songs. She always, as a kid, told me how much she loved this song. And my mom was everybody's friend. Like, anyone could call her and talk to her, and she cared about every single issue and every person that came across, anything that came across her. She always loved this song. I remember as a kid her talking about this song, and I just feel like it's appropriate.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you.
And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Well, you came and opened me, and now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you. Oh, and then when you close your eyes and know words are coming from my heart.
Go ahead, Daddy.
And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. One more time, here we go. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times
So please join us for Johnny's mom's favorite dessert. I got to get this right. Philadelphia Italian ice.
Go ahead.
You got it wrong.
Also known as it's water ice.
Water ice. Don't worry, we don't know what it is. Please join us for water ice.
This was just the best. Oh my God.